Hey guys, what's up? It's Bobby with Gilk Sports Cards. Got my boy E here today.
What's up?
We have a PSA blind reveal. There are 37 cards here. Cost me $19 to grade per card. Ethan is here because 2 months ago he sold some cards and wanted to buy a hobby box with those funds, and he bought a legacy hobby box of the new class, as you can see, and nothing crazy, but he pulled like 5 or 6 cards that were pretty decent. A couple of the edges were actually kind of questionable, but we sent them in for grading anyway. And then he had a baseball card that he pulled, and then a surprise one as well that he doesn't know about. He pulled actually 2 baseball cards. One of them he said, no, I don't have to grade this, but I did anyway, so hopefully it gets a good one. He doesn't know that card exactly yet. Nothing crazy. You guys are going to make fun of me when we get into my submission, especially when we get into the football pile, because the football cards that I graded were players. I know you see Justin Fields on top. That's a different story, but they're all players that I thought were going to have successful years, kind of, underground guys that no one was really talking about. And man, that has not been the case. Those cards, they have not played as well as I hoped. And I got a couple prospect basketball cards and some prospect baseball. So anyways, it'll be fun. Let's get going. He's got more homework to do. I'll let him take over and see how he does in his grades. Good luck, dog.
Thank you. First, we got Justin Herbert at 299. Looks pretty good to me.
It's not a chrome card. Those are a little. I thought I saw a little bit of white, but hopefully. Oh, that's not the start we're looking for.
An 8.
Yeah, I was nervous about that one.
And this is a Jackson Smith Najiba. I think this is just a regular chrome, something like that.
Yep. Under the lights, Rook.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
On the board. There's another paper one here.
Check out. This one's pretty cool though. This one's at a 10.
Is that what it is, or 80? Was it 10?
8 to 10, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dinks though. Paper cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the surprise card. You didn't, nothing crazy, but you pull this, you pull this, and you're like, you don't have to grade that, Dad. It looked a tiny bit off center or something, but I did anyways, and he's been hot, so hopefully I made the right decision.
10,
I thought I was going to get a 10.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
That did well.
This one's sick. I like this card a lot.
It's a cool looking card.
Yeah. Gunnar Henderson Sepia. This one's a 10.
Looks good. A little off center, maybe.
Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, your 3 best cards.
Yeah. Got Anthony Richardson Silver Chrome under the lights.
Unfortunately, he's hurt.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little thicker here than there, but maybe you get lucky. Nah.
Dang it.
Ethan and I never even heard of this guy when we pulled it, but then we did some research on him, and
he's actually getting some carries.
So Seattle, right? Seattle running back. What was it out of before you go? Wasn't it out of something or no?
No.
Oh, it's just
I think.
Okay.
It's cool though. So this gets a 10. Damn it.
This is a paper one. This is going to be tough, but it's a really good looking card.
Yes. Look at that. Out of 50.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh, come on. Please. I'd love it to be a 10.
It's better than the other ones. Come on.
Got a kick. Dang it.
So he did so-so. All right. Well, those are yours, dude. Sorry you didn't do better. Let's get to the important stuff now, Dad. So my first is, again, we'll start with baseball. Lots of prospects. Roman Anthony, he kind of came out of nowhere on the Red Sox. He actually jumped into the top 100. I think he's in like the 80s. Played amazing this year, obviously. And I kind of fed the hype into him, and I bought a few of his mega first mojos. I've had really good luck with the mega box first, so I just want to have 4 or 5 of these cards, hopefully, obviously, in a 10, just in case he blows up. It's a good start for me. There. Same card, I think I got 4. Number 2. Okay, 2 for 2. Same card, number 3. Nice. I think I looked these up and right now they're going for like $45. So nothing crazy. But again, it's the off season and he'll be hyped up next year. I'm just gonna save it and see what happens. Can I go 4 for 4? Wow. That is a good start. And then I got one more. I think this was, is it a Lunar? Yep, same player, but it's the Lunar Glow. So these are a little bit harder to get. I do see a dimple right there. Hope I didn't just jinx it. Oh wow, I got a 10 too. So I am 5 for 5. Ethan's like, seriously? 5 for 5 with 10s. Another guy, Ceddanne Rafaela, he actually got promoted to the major leagues and played pretty well. So I was on the hype train for him. I've always liked this guy as a prospect. And just, there was rumors of him getting called up, so I bought a few of his cards, hoping to get him before that happened. But obviously, as you can tell, he's already been up. The baseball season's already over. So there's our first 9. This Rafaela. I did have 2, I believe. Nope, I had 3 of them. So let's see if we can get a 10. There's a 10. Beautiful. 2020. I have such good luck with these mega box. All right, last one here. This one looks a little thicker on the bottom, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I could tell. That one's a little thicker on the bottom. It looks perfect here, though. I think that's gotten a 10 before, but I get that. So we didn't do so well with Ceddanne Rafaela. Let's put these a little closer so I don't have to reach. All right, now let's get to my boy, Junior Caminero. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you know this is my guy. I am heavily invested in this guy. He did get a little bit of a cup of Major League the last couple weeks. It did not play great, quite honestly, but he never plays good the first couple weeks when he goes up to the next level. When he played in AA for a few weeks, he had a rough time. AAA, he had a rough time, and then the majors. But then he rakes after that. I think he's going to be like L.A. De La Cruz next year. Ugh. We got a 9, fortunately. So all of a sudden, after all those 10s, we have the next 3 out of 4 were 9s. Let's see if we can get a 10 in Junior. There's a 10. My guy. So I have about, I'm getting to close to about 20 of these in a PSA 10. And one more. Back here looks good. Front here looks good. I think this is going to be a 10. And it is. So we did pretty good with Junior. You'll see some of this guy's cards coming up in some upcoming submissions. Anthony Volpe, everyone knows him, obviously. Played pretty good for the Yankees. Kind of a lower batting average, but a lot of power. But I just think shortstop on the Yankees. His cards aren't all that expensive. So this one I just pulled. It's just a refractor, not a big deal. But I am sending in a lot of Volpe cards before the season starts. Got a 10 there though. That's cool. Let's get it. I want to have a lot of his cards. This might be a good one to sell right now if we get a 10. Just the way he's playing right now. Plus they're obviously almost in the World Series. Got one more. They just got to beat up Houston. This is definitely thicker on the bottom than the top. I'm actually surprised I sent this in. It's an X-Fractor Josh Young. Let's see if we can get lucky. Nope, we got a 9. I should never have sent that in. I'm surprised I did. I'm usually better at that. It's so much thicker there. That's a fair grade. Still got more 10s than 9s. This is a prospect. Matt Mervis, when the 2023 Bowman product came out, he was the #1 guy that everyone wanted. He got his cup of tea in the majors, didn't play very well, was sent back down, and has absolutely raked in the minors. He's going to get a chance at some point again. It's just a beautiful card. Sapphire, 43 out of 60. Bought it right on eBay. Let's see. Dang it. That one got a 9. That sucks. And now that I look at it, you guys see this print line right there? Right by Chicago? Let's see if I can show it to you. It's right there, going across. I didn't notice that. It's a huge print line, guys. Oh well. Then my other Cubs prospect that I really like is Jefferson Rojas. This is just a out of 199 first. See if we can get back on the 10 train. We can, so we got a 10 there. Let's go. Then my last baseball card is another Rojas. I think this was a cool looking card if I remember. Bought it right on eBay. Yep, out of 55. So this is what, a teal or something? I think so. Out of 55 teal sapphire. Again, he's 18 years old. Had tons of home runs. Was one of the youngest guys and like single A. This guy's a stud. Shortstop. I wanted that one. I don't know. Well, we got a 9 there. I don't see anything, but I feel that PSA has been pretty fair grading lately, so I must have missed something. All right, boys and girls, to football. My boy Justin Fields. This is a card I should never have sent in for grading. I just remember I opened up some, like a Donruss Opter Blaster box, and this was like the best card that I got. So I just sent it in. It was before the season started. He had a bunch of hype. I figured, why not? At least we got a 10. Okay, football's starting off good. Now getting into some of those, I don't know if you want to call them, you can't call them prospects, but just some under the radar guys that I really thought were going to have awesome seasons this year, and hasn't happened so far. I haven't given up, but not looking so amazing so far. My first one is Alexander Madison. This is out of 149 Prism. I just saw him play last year when Delvin Cook was hurt, and man, he was catching the ball over the place, running through people. I thought he was going to have a monster year. Not sure if it's all his fault or not. The Vikings are pretty bad. Their line is pretty bad, obviously. So, but anyways, this hasn't materialized. I got a couple of his cards. You never know, though. And at least I got a 10 on that one. It's probably a card you're not going to find very often. Out of 149, Alexander Madison. Prism. And I got another one. This one's out of 299. This is a Donruss Optic, though. It's a good-looking card. It's like an aqua. Same guy. See if we can go 2 for 2 with Madison. Nope. Oof, that one's a rough one. That is an 8. So our second 8 of the day. This one's a little more difficult to figure out than Ethan's Herbert. It's definitely a little more thicker there, but not enough for an 8. But maybe there's a print line or something I missed. I don't know. Okay, guys, to my next goofy one. That's Bailey Zappi. This one actually might end up being okay. I just have never been a Mac Jones guy. I never thought he was very good. Even when he had all that hype, I just for whatever reason, I just never believed in him. So I went on eBay and I bought a couple of Zappi cards just to have. They weren't expensive. Obviously, he's not a starter, so these were pretty cheap. Just to have, just in case he takes over. Because the day he takes over as the New England Patriots quarterback, there's going to be some hype and his car's going to go kind of nuts. And that's why I did it. So kind of a low gamble. But we don't want 9s, that's for sure. 9s won't do well with Bailey Zappi, but that's just a base Prism Black, so that's okay. Basically, this was a 2-card lot, I remember. It came with a silver Prism and then a base. It was like $10, pretty inexpensive. This one looks pretty good. So this is a silver Prism Black, so I'd much rather have this one be the 10. So hopefully we can go 1 for 2 in this lot. And we did. Let's go. So that's nice. That's a rare one. You won't see that very often. Prism Black Silver 10 Bailey Zappi. That will do well if he ever plays. And then my big one for him. And I remember when I received this card, it definitely looked a little more off center here than there, which I couldn't tell well in the picture, so I might have made a little mistake here, but it looks pretty good here. So I think it has a shot. Looks pretty good here. So this is out of 225, some type of purple Prism Zappi rookie. Let's see. Yes, that's cool. That is a good one. So this guy ever gets any playing time, we're gonna do pretty good. And then lastly, this is a Desmond Ridder. Obviously, he hasn't played fantastic at all. He wasn't a guy actually that I was super intrigued about. Obviously, there's some hype behind him. This was just, I bought a Chronicles Mega Box, and I actually pulled this card. So obviously, it's a silver Prism Black of a pretty solid rookie quarterback. I had to send it in. And he still has hope. This card looks pretty good too. Maybe a little bit high, thick on the top. Yeah, we got a 9 on that one. It's definitely thinner here than here. So that was probably my best football card, but we got a 9, but it's all right. We did pretty good though. What's that? Oh, we got 3 9s and 3 or 4 10s, but we're right about 50-50, guys, on 9s and 10s. Now let's get into basketball. Open up a couple of Bowman U basketball hobby boxes, trying to get that Victor Wembanyama card that I never pulled. So this was a $3.99 purple parallel Mark Mitchell. He's a pretty good player on Duke. He's not in the NBA yet, just a prospect. But I just said, why not? I sent it in for grading, so this is just one I'm just going to keep. And at least we got the 10 there. I'll just hold on to that and hope he gets drafted next year. Why not? Jarris Walker, this is a refractor. He is on Indiana, and in his last preseason game, or his last game preseason yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, he scored 19 points. So he looks like a pretty good rookie. So I'm happy I sent this in, even though it's just a refractor. And we got a 10 there too. So Bowman U's been good to us so far. All right. Marjon Beauchamp. I just pulled this out of a, I don't know if it was a blaster box or mega box of Select, I think. Yep. And he's got a tiny bit of hype. The Bucks, obviously, pretty solid team, so I took a chance. Let's see what we get here. All right, basketball's been good. 3 for 3. And again, if you're on my, if you're a subscriber to the channel, I'm a big Tyrese Maxey fan. I just like the way he plays. I don't think he gets enough attention. Who knows what's gonna go on with Harden over there? Seems like he wants to be traded. If he does get traded, this guy's gonna get even more points. So bought this on eBay, $5-6. Courtside, some type of red, white, orange parallel. Something I'm gonna keep. We got another 10. Basketball has been good. Red, white, orange flash. 2 cards left, guys. First one is a Bryce Sensabaugh autograph out of 75. He is on Utah. He is a rookie. He was drafted pretty high. I don't remember if it's the first or the second round. And hasn't gotten a ton of playing time in preseason yet. Played a little bit. He got 10 points last game, I think I remembered. But obviously autograph out of 75. It was kind of one of my bigger pulls in that hobby box, so I figured I had to send it in. And then hopefully he gets some playing time and some hype. We will see. So we did get a 9 though. So that one got the 9. And then our last card, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Prospect Moises Ballesteros, catcher on the Cubs. Again, very young guy. Very close to reaching top 100. He's got a lot of hype behind him right now. I'm trying to get as much of his cards as I can. Bought this one straight up on eBay. It's definitely a little bit thicker there. 11 out of 250 purple. I already have one PSA 10 of this guy. Obviously hoping for a couple of more. Everything else looks pretty good. So last card, guys. Hope I finished strong. Thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, it's a 9. So finished. Autographs were rough. So looking on it without counting it, it's probably 55% 10s, 45% 9s. Kind of a bummer because we started so hot in baseball and then kind of went a little bit sideways there towards the end of baseball and the autographs, obviously. But Ethan got a couple good cards and had a couple rough ones. But as always, love PSA reveals. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have a video tomorrow. I think my next PSA order is still in grading. I have 2 that are currently in grading, so that probably means 2 weeks or more before I get any of those. So I will try to sell some of this and keep some of this and sell some of this so that I can get some money in our account in order to pay for those upcoming submissions. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on a video tomorrow. Peace.